Okay, so if you do not build your dream, someone will hire you to build theirs, no? So ibig sabihin, if you do not begin to write your story, no, in business, someone else will just keep on writing it for you. Okay? So sabi nga ni Ma'am Cheryl kanina, no, beginning 2021 up to 2025, maybe full swing, no, sa first quarter ng 2021, will become the golden age of franchising. So tamang-tama po yung timing natin right now, no? Bago po matapos yung taon is we should be looking at investments already. Okay? So in this graph, it only shows na yung lifespan ng isang franchise concept, no? So if you get to choose the proper franchise and manage it properly, tutukan na maigi, a franchise concept could go well over 10 years in operation. So ang ibig sabihin po niyan, pag umabot po ng 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, nakailang balik na po yan ng return on investment, no? Normally po, pag on the 5th year, pag maganda po, a typical franchisee would get another unit or get 2 more units or may have recommended the concept already to friends and families, no? Whereas pag traditional, pag startup, well, you start up your own concept, chances are, 25% of these new concepts by the 10th year medyo nagfe-fade na yan. So if you want to be your own boss and go into business, so ito yung mga unang option, no? Yung traditional sa left side. So people would put up a restaurant, a delivery food app, magluluto sa bahay, then ibibenta sa Facebook, maybe in transport, mag-grab or bibili ng motorsiklo para ipan-deliver o kaya gagawa ng sariling retail store, no? So that's the traditional way. Whereas the new conventional way is going through franchising. And later on, we will explain kung bakit po mas viable ang bumili ng isang franchise. Okay, so advantages to you would be franchisee kung bakit ka bibili ng franchise. Okay. So use of a name. Okay. So, papayagan ng franchisor gamitin ang trade name nila, no? So, very important yan, no? So, there's a lot going on in a name, okay? So, when you franchise also, there's a proven system and procedures already. Hindi mo nagagawin yan by yourself kasi it has been developed already by your franchisors. No, pirmi po sinasabi dyan, kaya po tayo nagbabayad ng franchise fees is in the development of the business, yung franchisor nyo o yung nag-develop ng concept has made mistakes before, no? And mistakes in business cost money. So the reason why you're paying franchise fee is that's for developmental cost. Ibig sabihin, yung mga mistakes nito mga franchisors na to, hindi nyo na dapat dadaanan kasi nagawa na po nila yung system for you. Okay? Operational manual, you should be getting that also. Ibig sabihin, you cannot replicate something that is not written. Hindi po pwede verbal lang lahat yan. Okay? There has to be documents and parameters na pwede kayong i-guide. Okay? Defined products and services. Ibig sabihin, well-defined po ang mga produkto and mga services na ino-offer ng franchisor. Okay? Hindi po yung hinuhulaan lang or nag-experiment pa lang. No? R&D, research and development. So most franchisor, their calendars are very dynamic. Ibig sabihin, pirming merong ginagawang bagong produkto or twist of a product or bagong pakulo or depende po sa season for the branches, no? So if you're a member of a franchise system, hindi mo na dapat pinoproblema yan dahil si franchisor ang gagawa niyan for you. Okay. Store design and merchandising. So basically, if follow mo lang lahat ng parameters, lahat ng design specifications ng franchisor. Marketing campaigns, you will be part of the marketing campaigns. You will benefit from this also. Siguro nakikita niyo po yung mga malalaking billboards sa EDSA, no? Some of these are franchise concepts, no? So imagine if you own a branch of that franchise concept, lahat po na dumadaan sa EDSA ay nakikita yung brand niyo, no? Lahat po na nakikita sa mga sponsored ads sa Facebook, nakikita po yung brand nyo, no? And of course, support services, no? Dapat po ang proper na franchisor should be able to give you proper support, no? And continuing support po dapat yan. Okay, so what you bring to the table as franchisee, okay? As franchisee, you bring in money, capitalization, of course, no? So you pay the franchise fee, you pay for the unit capital, no? You pay for royalties, advertising fees, and of course, sa franchisor ka kukuha ng mga proprietary products, mga original products po siya, no? Of course, merong risk dyan, pero if you weigh it properly, mas malaki po yung pros dyan, no? Mas malaki po yung benefits for you. Okay. Time. So what a franchisor is normally looking for a franchisee is active management. Okay? Active management of a business. Okay? Dapat po proactive and nagpa-participate po, no, about the business. Hindi po yung nag-i-invest lang, no? Ayaw po ng mga franchisor yan, yung nag-i-invest lang tapos hahayaan na lang po kung sino magbabantay o maglo-look after doon sa branch nila. Okay. Financial and operational. So kailangan magbigay po tayo ng time, no? Sa operational responsibility po niya, no? Hindi yan po pwede na hindi po yan automatic na pag pinutap niyo yung branch babalik na po yung ROI mag-isa, no? Kailangan pong tutukan yan, kailangan niyo pong tutukan as franchisee dahil business niyo po to, sa inyo po to, no? Okay? Longevity and long-term plan, no? Kailangan po rito ng resistensya, no? Kailangan po rito ng endurance, no? Ayaw po ng mga franchisor kasi yung sa beginning mataas yung level of enthusiasm kasi may part ng meron pong pride of owning a new business. Pero over time, meron pong tendency mag-diminish siya, no? Kaya very important po na guided po kayo na palagi ng franchisor nyo, no? Dapat po nami-meet niyo yan palagi. Dapat po nakikipag-usap kayo sa kanila palagi. Of course, what you bring to the table, people. Okay? Your skills as a business person, compliance to the system, very important po yan, no? Keyword, compliance, no? Compliance to the system, no? Very important po yan sa franchising kasi po lahat po ng programs and systems are in place already and it has worked for many years already and with many other franchisees, no? So, proven na po yung mga system nila, kaya dapat po magko-comply po tayo. Okay. Your employees, so you will be hiring your own employees, no? Under the parameter of the franchisor. A franchisor should be able to guide you kung anong mga klaseng tao ang kailangang i-hire for a branch, no? A franchisor should be able to guide you also on how to properly motivate, no, and keep the performance level quite high, no, very high kapag may mga empleyado na po sila, no. So you will receive coaching from your franchisors, no. And of course, your network. Pag sinabing your network, san po ba kayo mag-ooperate na business? Normally po for MSMEs, dyan po yan sa locality nyo, no? Locality ng franchisee. Kasi po, mas confident po ang franchisor kung taga dyan kayo sa lugar na yan, no? Mas alam niyo po yung terrain, mas marami kayong kakilala. Basically, dyan po gumagalaw yung network nyo. So basically, ayan po tatlo na yan ang what we need to bring to the table, no? Money, time, and people. So for franchisee support, ito naman po ang marireceive nyo from a franchisor. Okay? Site, no? Site selection. So it does not mean na ang franchisor ang maghahanap ng site for you. It means na sila po ang mag-a-assess kung proper po yung napipili nyong site for a branch, no? There might be times na meron ng ready na branch and titingnan nyo po kung gusto nyo. Pero more often than not, ang trabaho po ng franchisor is to help you assess kung tama po yung location, no? Of course, meron po mga parameters po yan, no? Ano po bang pinipiling putol, gaano kalaki, magkakanong rental, ano po bang presence sa lugar na yan, sino po ba mga competitors, ano po ba mga offices sa tabi, may schools po ba dyan. So depende po sa brand, no? As a franchisor, may mga parameters po yan. Okay. So next is turnkey. Pag sinabing turnkey, sususian na lang, no? Parang bagong kotse, susian mo, tatakbo na, no? So basically, most franchisors will do that for you, no? Sila po ang gagawa ng groundwork niyan, magbubuo ng branch. Tapos ang trabaho niyo po is to train your people para ma-operate na ng maigi. So training, so part of a good franchise agreement, ipo-provide din po ang training to you, no? So i-determine po yan kung how many of your people will be trained in the branches. Of course, that includes the owner. At kung ilang araw po yan, no? So they do that scientifically na bilang po yung number of days para mas maging efficient po yung learning, no? Para when the time comes na ready na po yung branch nyo, kayang-kaya na po i-operate siya, no? And setup, no? So sa setup, they will help you, no? Build your branch, no? Setup hanggang sa dulo, no? With a normal franchise agreement, dapat po tutulungan kayo up to the last day before the branch opens, no? Dapat po tinutulungan kayo ng franchisor. And even during po the first few weeks of operations, dapat po nandyan po ang mga representative ng franchisor nyo, no? To help you. Okay. For ongoing support, ibig sabihin all throughout the franchise term, dapat po nare-receive nyo po to, no? Visits and consultations. Okay? Dapat po periodically nabibisita po ang franchise branch ng franchisor representative. Ang purpose po niya, mga visits na yan, is number 1 is to provide support. Tanungin po kayo kung paano po kayo matutulungan. And of course, number 2, audits po yan. No? This is to make sure that you are doing things correctly the way a franchisor wants it to be done. No? So dapat po, again, yung keyword compliance. No? Next is product research and development. So expect your franchisor to do this for you, no? So every so often, nag-i-introduce po sila ng mga bagong products or bagong twist to a product or a bagong flavor o kaya bagong twist to a service, no? So normally po, binibase po nila yan sa mga seasons natin, sa mga calendars. Okay. So ongoing training. So from time to time, they provide periodic training to your staff, no? Every so often, pag meron po mga bagong produkto o bagong standards, ipo-provide po dapat siya ng franchisor natin. Of course, system-wide marketing. So, ang marketing po ng brand nyo sa system-wide, pag sinabi po natin system-wide, basically that's nationwide, okay? Buong Facebook po yan o buong Pilipinas, no? So, expect your franchisor to do that for you. Pero sa local marketing, ibig sabihin po ng local marketing, sa inyo po yan, no? As franchisee. Kasi po, mas alam nyo po yung terrain ng locality nyo. So, dapat, you know also kung paano i-market yung brand nyo in your locality. Okay? So challenges in franchising, number 1, compliance, no? Yung yellow na circle. Consistently follow the company standards and system, okay? Normally, franchisors would always respect your individuality, no? As individual business people. Pero you have to comply also sa mga standards and regulations, no? So conformity is critical, no? We cannot reinvent the wheel. Kasi po, ginawa na po yan ng franchisor nyo, no? So their system is up and running already, kaya nga sila nagpa-franchise, no? Ayan, no? So working with the franchise system is legally binding, okay? You will be signing a franchise agreement, and normally po ang franchise agreement po nakaano po yan. Naka-in sync po yan with the operations manual. Okay? For compliance. So ibig sabihin, kapag meron po kayo mga deviations o mga standards na hindi kayo nagko-comply, pwede po kayo ma-reprimand because of the provisions in the franchise agreement. Okay? So territorial restrictions, you need to discuss properly kung paano po ba yung territorial restrictions with the branches, no? Siguro po, mga 10 years ago, fina-follow pa rin po back then yung kilometer radius. So for example, if I operate a 7-Eleven in a corner, dapat po walang mag-open na 7-Eleven 1 kilometer from me, no? At all radius, isang ikot. Pero hindi na po yun ginagamit right now. Ang ginagamit na po ngayon is population na po, no? population per city. So for example po, the Ortigas area, no? Ortigas area has most likely 150 to 200,000 employees, no? Working there every day, no? So isi-set po ng franchisor 'yan. Sa ganyang karami pong population, kaya pong i-service siya ng mga 4 hanggang 6 po na particular concept, no? Let's say in case of 7-Eleven, okay, a mini stop, no? That's how they do their territorial restrictions now, no? It is based on the population of the area. Hindi na po yung kilometer radius. That's basically the reason na meron po kayo nakikitang isang fast food brand dito sa side ng kalsada na to, pero pagtawid niyo po sa kabilang side, meron po ulit. Kasi magkaibang market na po yan, yung dalawang yan. Okay. And yung circle po sa ilalim, dapat po maingat po tayo na sa false expectations. So franchising is not an instant success, pero po dapat po pag tinutukan nyo at inalagaan yung maigi, mas malaki po yung chances nyo maging successful. Pero this is not instant, kailangan po itong pagtrabahuhan. Just like any other businesses. Okay? So quick assessment po, no? Mag-quick assessment po tayo sa sarili natin right now. Your investment, no? Magkakano po bang pera, no? Magkakano po bang ipon nyo ang gusto nyo pong i-invest in a franchise? Okay? So remember, ipon po yan, o sometimes po retirement money, sometimes po early retirement, sometimes po magkakaibigan, they put together a fund. So basically, this is your money, dapat po wise po ang pag-invest, no? Number 2, okay, your passion or your skill. Ano po bang passion nyo? Ano po bang gusto nyong i-operate na negosyo? You want to be in food retail? Do you want to be in services? Do you like cars? Pwede po yan sa auto detailing and car wash. Do you like pets? Pet and pet care. Mahilig po ba kayo magpautang? Meron po micro-lending. Okay, are you a retired teacher? Meron po mga school programs na fina-franchise. So marami pong franchise in the market, no? Franchise concepts in the market. You just need to find kung ano po yung bagay sa inyo at ano po yung pakiramdam nyo mag-e-enjoy kayong patakbuhin. Okay? Next is, can you find locations? Okay? Meron po ba kayo napupusuan na locations? Dapat po may backup po palagi yan. Location 1, location 2, location 3. Para mabilis po tayo ma-approve, no? Pag nag-send po tayo ng letter of intent, no? Ayan. So, location, franchisor experience, or brand. So, pag meron na po kayo natitipuhan na concept, dapat po alam niyo po yung location niya, no? Saan po ang head office? Okay? Tapos, dapat po na-experience niyo po yung brand na yan, no? At the same time, kailangan niyo pong i-investigate ano po yung experience ni franchisor in franchising. Okay? Credible po ba yung brand na yan? Credible po yung mga tao na yan, no? Talk to them. Huwag po kayo mahihiya magtanong. Okay? And do you have time to manage the business? Okay? How many hours in a week po ba ang kaya niyong i-allot para tignan tong negosyo na to? Okay? Are you going to be full-time or part-time? So sometimes po, nagiging qualifications po yan ng isang franchisor. Tinatanong po, sino po magpapatakbo ng negosyo? Tagasan po ba kayo? How often po ba kayo makakabisita sa isang branch? Mga ganyan. So these are things that you need to assess, no, on yourself, no, bago po tayo pumili ng isang franchise concept. Okay. Due diligence, no? Ito po yung sinasabi ni Ma'am Cheryl a while ago, no? So you need to visit the franchisor. Very important po, dapat alam niyo po saan ang head office niya mga yan, no? Although right now, puro tayo virtual meetings, no? Pero at some point, you need to visit their office, no? There are some franchisees who would want to visit their commissary because they would want to see kung paano or saan galing pinoprocess yung mga items or warehouses, no? Yung mga items that they will be buying from the franchisor, no? So that's what we tell with our franchisor clients. If you're operating a food business na nagpa-franchise, dapat po ang commissary mo or processing center is tip-top palagi, no? Dapat po compliant po yan sa lahat ng health and sanitation regulations. Okay. So you can ask also, no, what sort of training and support ang ibibigay sa inyo ng franchisor. Okay? Dapat po well-defined po yan. Okay? Ilan po ang iti-train, how often, tapos ano po yung juice ng training. Ano po ang ginagawa sa training, no? You need to study also financial projections, okay? Together with the franchisor, dapat po may mga projections po kayo, no? Hindi po pwede na sasabak lang po kayo, pero wala pong direction yung financials natin. So, bahala na ang dating. Hindi po pwedeng ganon. Dapat pa may mga financial projections po tayo. Okay, pag sinabi pong financial projections, makakarinig po kasi kayo ng mga ROI, return on investment, no? So, pag tinanong nyo sila, ano pong return on investment dito po sa franchise concept nyo? Pag sinabi pong 6 to 8 months po, nabawi nyo na po ang investment nyo. So, as further, kailangan nyo pong tanangin, paano po natin gagawin yun? Na babalik po ang investment ko in 6 to 8 months. So, when you ask that, dapat po intelligent po yung mga questions, yung mga answers na babalik sa inyo. So, dapat po ang sagot dyan, ma'am, kung ang average daily sales nyo po is this much, tapos ang pasweldo po natin is this much, tapos ganito po kaganda ang ratings po natin sa services, tapos ganito po ang rental natin, hindi tumataas. Tapos ganito po ang expense natin sa utilities. Siguro po ma'am, by the 6 or 8 month, natatanaw na po natin yung return on investment. So dapat may breakdown po na ganyan. Okay? And very important po, review the franchise agreement. Okay? Ang mga franchise agreement po ng mga legitimate na franchise concepts are crafted by lawyers who are experts in franchising. Okay? It's good na nire-review nyo po yan dahil kayo po ang papasok dyan, pero it's best also na pa-view po natin yan sa isang kaibigan natin na abogado lang. Okay? Para at least alam po natin kung ano po yung mga provisions na kailangang i-highlight, no? Kasi po a specific franchise agreement should cover po yung life cycle ng isang term from the time po na pumirma kayo, nagbukas po kayo, up to the end of a franchise term, no? Pero may pong meron the end yan, kaya nga po term, no? Dapat po covered po lahat yan, ang mga scenarios po dyan, no? Ayan. Okay, next slide please. So what key questions to ask? Okay, so who are your customers? And why did they choose your brand? So very important also that you have tried this brand, no? Okay, so pwede po natin tunayan, ano po bang hinahanap nating locations for the brand? Are we looking for malapit sa schools? Ngayon po, naka-online tayo. Are we looking for near hospitals? So ayan po, baka pang mga butika, okay po yan, no? Are we looking for locations inside the mall, malapit sa beach, malapit po sa mga highway? So dapat po alam po nila specifically kung ano po yung mga locations na pwedeng itayo yung brand nila na magpo-prosper po, no? The investment and the ROI, so very important, tatanungin po yan. Of course, franchisor support program, no? Paano po kayo susuportahan? Okay? And very important also, tanungin po natin kung anong franchise organization po sila member. So are they PFA members? Because PFA members are known to be responsible franchisors. Okay? So dapat po maganda po yung affiliations ng brand na pinipili nyo, no? To protect you also. Okay. So how to be a successful franchisee? So very important, be a good follower, no? A good franchisor will always respect your individuality as a business person. Pero it's always important to be a good follower. Kasi po ang franchisor naman, makikinig naman sa inyo yan, no? If you have suggestions, no? Meron pong mechanism po sa ganyan in a franchise program, no? So you could write to them, tapos pwede niyo pong pag-usapan yan. Create a business plan. Okay? So since member na po kayo ng franchising system, gagawin niyo po to together with your franchisor representative, no? Expertise po nila yan, pero of course, being a business person, papasok po yung inputs niyo rito. Be a hands-on manager. It does not mean na dapat nandun ka sa branch mo, opening to closing or every day, no? but very important, you monitor your branch very well. Okay, cash flow, stocks flow, how your employees are communicating with your customers, very important, no? Dapat po ramdam kayo sa mga branch nyo, no? Manage your finances, very important, no? Owning a franchise branch, ibig sabihin kayo pong may-ari niyan, pero hindi po ibig sabihin na pwede niya pong galawin lahat ng financials niya, no? Lalo-lalo na po yung mga earnings, no, before expenses. Okay? Pwede po kayong gumalaw niyan sa ilalim na po, store profit contribution. Pero habang nasa gitna pa po yan, may mga binabayaran pa po kayo, hindi niyo po pwedeng galawin yan, no? Dapat po transparent po kayo. Dapat po nakikita po yan ng franchisor nyo para nag-guide po kayo kung paano po maaabot yung ROI nyo as soon as possible, no? Expert po sila sa ganyan, pero ini-encourage po natin na wag po masyadong gastusin yung mga earnings sa first few months or first few years, no? Kasi po pambawi nyo po yan, no? At pera po ng negosyo yan. So iwasan po natin na ang sweldo po ng driver, ang sweldo po ng kasambahay, o ang pang-finance po ng bagong kotse, dyan po kinukuha sa negosyo nyo. Okay? Lalo na po pag hindi pa po na-ROI. So, tatagal lang po ang ROI pag ginagalaw po natin yung mga earnings kagad. Okay? Very important, always market your store and its products and services. Pag na-award po sa inyo yan, ang isang produkto, ang isang franchise branch, ang isa pong concept, kayo na po ang representative niyan sa community. Okay? Dapat po nakikilala kayo po ang may-ari ng ganyang concept sa lugar na yan. So dapat po magaling kayong brand ambassador, no? Sa lahat po ng network nyo, everyone should know na kayo po ang may-ari ng franchise concept na yan sa lugar na yan. And you should carry yourself properly also kasi representative na po kayo ng brand. Okay? And of course, very important, be willing to share with your franchisor and franchisee friends, no? By that time, meron na po kayo. Ano po yung mga learnings nyo and ano po yung mga suggestions nyo, no? Remember, no? Kahit you're competing with one another, you're part of a system. Okay? Kahit naman po yung mga company-owned branches, they compete with each other also. No? It's healthy competition. Kaya lang, mas nakakatulong po kung if you share your best practices with them, no? Kasi in doing so, nakakasagap din kayo ng mga best practices. Mas natutulungan po kayo. Ayun. Okay. So in franchising, ayan nga po, no? Be your own boss, no? You are in a business for yourself. Sarili mong negosyo yan, pera mo yan, branch mo yan, but not by yourself. Kasi ibig sabihin, in franchising, maraming tutulong sa'yo, no? Marami kang pwedeng tawagan, marami kang pwedeng hingan ng guidance, no? So, because they have the experience, nauna sila dyan, they have the system, no? Expert na sila dyan, no? And of course, they have the expertise, no? Sa lahat po ng fronts ng negosyo nyo, no? Be it customer service, be it financial, be it cash handling, be it projection, be it logistics, be it margins, lahat po. Kasi when the time comes na ang isang business concept is nagpa-franchise na, ibig sabihin po, expert na po sila sa ganyang negosyo. Okay? So, thank you very much for your time. Remember po, no, franchising is a great way, no, to get into business.